Namaste Nuvedo circle. Summer's here, the temperatures are rising, the humidity is dropping, and many of you have gotten back to us saying that your kits are drying out or your yield is decreasing. There are two main reasons for this. Reason number one, a decrease in relative humidity. So what happens in summer months is that the relative humidity can drop even below 20%. Mushrooms grow best when the relative humidity is between 60 and 90%. So this drop in humidity can result in your substrate block drying out or losing its moisture much faster than usual. And this results in poor yields or slower fruiting times.
Reason number two, loss of moisture from your substrate block. Mushrooms are composed of roughly around 80 to 90% moisture. And what happens is every time you harvest a flush, you lose a large amount of moisture from your substrate block. With increase in temperatures and a drop in humidity, this loss can be a lot more in summer months. And this can lead to your substrate block drying out or very poor yields. Just to show you what a dry kit actually looks like, we have a sample right here. And as you can see, the straw is exposed and it's become dry and brown in color, and there's not much of the white mycelium here as there is on top. So this is basically a sign that your kit is drying out or it's losing moisture. In this video, we are going to show you a few hacks that you can use to overcome these issues. Method number one, dunking your substrate block. In this method, what we are going to do is we are going to submerge the substrate block inside a tub of clean drinking water so that it can reabsorb all the moisture that it has lost while fruiting. First, you have to remove the substrate block from the box. While you take the substrate block, please make sure that the plastic, it stays intact and that you don't remove the plastic, because if you remove the plastic, the block can dry out much faster than even before. So please make sure that you don't take the plastic off. For this method, you're going to need a tub which can accommodate the block, and you have to fill the tub with clean drinking water. Once you've filled the entire tub with water, you have to take the substrate block with the cut side facing down and just submerge this inside the tub. Be on top of the block so that it doesn't float up. Leave the block like this for 4 to 6 hours while it soaks up all the water, and once it's soaked up, you have to dry the block using a towel or just leaving it out for a couple of hours so that any excess water can drain out. So after you've left your substrate block to soak for long enough, you have to remove the weight. Make sure you remove any excess water from your kit. And let the kit basically release any excess water inside for the next couple of hours so that there's not any water trapped inside the plastic which can lead to contaminations. Make sure that your kit is dry and it's not leaving any water before you put it back inside the substrate block. Once you've made sure that the kit has lost all the excess moisture, just take it out, take a wet towel and remove any moisture that's required, that's excess inside the kit, just remove it. And once you've removed it, take the block and put it back inside the box as it was before and continue to spray the opening like you did before. Once the substrate block is back inside the box, you just continue to spray water like you did before, and in another 2 weeks you'll have your next flush ready. Method number two, using a wet cloth or a towel. For this method, you can use a hand towel or any wet cloth that you can find in your house. Take a bowl full of clean drinking water. Then you take your towel. You just soak your towel inside the water. So basically take the wet towel and keep it at the base of the box. And if you find that the towel is drying out, make sure you soak it every now and then to make sure it's wet. Method number three is making a humidity tent. To make a humidity tent, you need a medium-sized plastic bag. So what you do with the plastic bag is essentially cut a few holes at the top and the bottom so that the air can circulate, and then you're going to put it on top of the kit as a tent to trap the moisture from escaping. So first you cut 2 to 3 medium-sized holes on top and 2 to 3 small holes at the bottom of the plastic. This 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So in this hack, all you need to do is take out the humidity tent that you just made and place it around your kit as you can see, and then take a bottle of water, spray inside the tent. You just leave it on here. All the water droplets you see are going to evaporate and create a humid environment inside this small tent. So this brings us to the end of this video. You can choose one or more methods depending on your situation. We would say try more than one, but even if you do, I would advise you to start with rehydrating your block and then maybe trying either the towel or the humidity tent depending on how your condition is. I hope you find this video useful. Please do get back to us if you have any other queries, and namaste.